Hello everyone, this is Sherwin here from TechOS, and in today's quick tip video I'm actually going to be showing you how you can use night shift mode on your iPhone, iPad or iPod Touch. Now this will work on all your devices, however I'm going to be showing this to you on my iPad. Now this actually is a feature that's been available in iOS 9.3, so you will have to have that installed, which for the majority of people at the time of this filming, which is the 25th of January 2016, many of you won't actually have this because this is actually still in beta. So I've got my hands on it, but unless you're a developer or you're registered with the public beta for iOS 9, then you won't be able to access it at this point of time. However, it should be available later on, hopefully later on in the year. So you'll be able to access it then. But essentially, what night shift mode lets you do is change the colours in your display to make it warmer, so reduce the amount of blue light. So the idea being here is to make it easier for you to sleep at night. So the way you can access this is to go into settings, and from settings you're going to want to go down to display and brightness. And as well as having your obviously standard brightness options, you now have blue light reduction, which you can see underneath here. So as you can see here, I've got this sort of cooler slider, and if I slide this will actually tell me what it will look like when I've turned it on, so I can just slide it all the way up. And this middle line here is the sort of default place. And the way I can turn it on is just by hitting this little toggle that says blue light reduction. Just turn that on, and now my screen is sort of lost it's sort of blue light. So that's essentially that turned on. So I can make it cooler if I want to. So if I want to still have some of the blue light, then I can do, or I can bring it all the way down to the warmest setting possible. So this obviously, if you're going to be using it in the dark, might be a very good option. So I'm just going to keep it around here for now. And this option below is the option that you have to change around with how it turns on. So if I hit this, I can come up to turn it off altogether. So that will basically be manual, so it will stay off unless obviously you go back and turn it off. I've got from sunset to sunrise, so using your iPad or iOS devices geolocation and the iOS device clock, it can automatically determine when sunset and sunrise is in your area, and it can automatically turn it on between those times. And you could just set a custom sort of routine thing, so you can set it to turn on at a specific time and turn off at a specific time, similar to what you can do with Do Not Disturb. So I tend to have it on off because I like to do it at whichever time I feel is appropriate. But anyway, I tend to have it on most of the time in the evening when I'm using my iPad. But that's essentially how you can use night shift mode. Obviously, as I said, this is a iOS 9.3 exclusive feature, so you'll have to wait for it to be available for the public, but obviously I will let you know when that's available. Then I will be doing a few more iOS 9.3 videos, so some of the new features that Apple have launched before obviously you can get your hands on it. So obviously, if you do want to see more of those videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and you'll be one of the first to be notified when those videos come out, as well as any other quick tips like these. Don't forget to subscribe to also be updated when I upload new tutorials to the channel or app reviews. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. So if you've got any questions or comments, do leave them down below. Or you can also get in contact with me using the details that will be up in the description of the video. Don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.